At the beginning of the story, we see a small girl and a little boy on a deserted corpse planet. That means they are playing in the mortuary, where the bodies of the dead were kept in the freezer. The girl takes the boy to a room where several freezers are kept. The girl says to the boy, "I know that you like me. If you want to prove it, go inside this empty freezer. If you do it, I'll let you kiss me." The boy is scared, but he is afraid to say no to the girl. He says, "I will come out of the freezer in seconds." The girl agrees with him, and the boy goes into the freezer. But the girl, jokingly, locks the freezer from outside and walks away. The boy screams loudly for help. He calls out, but nobody comes. Poor boy. He remains trapped in that cold, dark place for 3 days. There is no food or light, just the smell of rotting corpses and the horror. He feels lonely. After 3 days, the moment he is taken out of the freezer, it affects his mind so deeply that his mental condition deteriorates completely. After this, the story jumps several years later, where we see a beautiful and intelligent girl named Ava. She is a student in college. Today she is at a vet practical. But Ava reaches late, because of which all the students have to listen to scoldings from the doctor. They are being taught how to do a practical on a rat. When the doctor asks Ava to make a cut on a mouse, her hands start trembling and she cannot do it. Secretly, she hides that mouse in her bag to take it home. After some time, Ava talks to her female friend and says that she wants to give up her studies because Ava does not want to hurt animals. Her dream is to become an actress. That's why she keeps going for auditions. After that, Ava starts looking for an apartment to rent. The landlord shows her the room. Ava likes the room and offers a lower price. Because of her situation, he accepts some money from her. Days later, when Ava is shifting her luggage with her friend, she meets a boy named Alex. Alex is her neighbor who lives in the room next to hers. While Ava and her friend are packing up, we see that someone is secretly standing inside the house, watching them. He is none other than the landlord who lives there with his girlfriend. After shifting the luggage, when Ava and her friend are looking out the window, their gaze falls on the building in front, where a man is staring at them with strange eyes. Both of them get scared seeing this and try to ignore it. That night, Ava is having a party with her friend. They go there and they see Alex, who meets them both, and Ava's. After this, he starts dancing with Ava's friend. The three are returning home when Alex tells them, "Come over to my place for a drink." But Ava refuses. Still, her friend convinces her, so Ava has to go to Alex's house. There, everyone is drinking together, talking and laughing. Alex tells them that he is a surgeon, and Ava's friend starts flirting a lot with Alex that night. So Ava leaves them and goes to her room, and she goes to sleep. When she is deep asleep, someone catches her. When her eyes open, she finds herself in a basement, lying on a bed, and there are handcuffs on her hands. Ava still doesn't understand where she is, and who brought her here and locked her up. She keeps trying to open her handcuffs, but she fails. She feels maybe someone is playing a horrible joke on her. She looks around and sees a camera and a speaker in the room, so it's clear that the person who kidnapped her is always watching and can talk to her any time. Ava tries to free herself, but her handcuffs are tied to a rope, because of which she can only take 1 or 2 steps forward. Troubled, she starts shouting loudly for help. "Is anyone there? Help me!" But no one comes. Tired and scared, she falls asleep after some time. When her eyes open, she sees food kept on a table and water too. Just then the basement door opens. A man in a black suit, wearing an oxygen mask, walks in. Ava gets scared seeing him, but gathers courage and asks, "Do I know you? Why did you tie me up here?" She pleads with him to let her go, but the man stays silent, quietly closes the door, and leaves, while Ava keeps screaming. After a while, Ava feels she needs to go to the toilet. She looks around and shouts, "Please, let me go to the bathroom." But everyone in the room can see and hear her. The man doesn't come. Ava spends the whole day trying in vain to free herself. The next day, the same man comes back again, still in a black suit with the oxygen mask. Ava tells him again that she needs to go to the bathroom. When he comes to open her handcuffs, Ava asks, "Why did you catch me?" But he says nothing and turns to leave. Ava begs him, "Please, let me go to the bathroom." Then he opens her handcuffs and lets her go to the small washroom in the basement. While he stands outside and watches, Ava thinks of running away after using the toilet, but the man is right there. As Ava comes out, he holds her hand tightly. Then he puts the handcuffs back on Ava again. She asks him, "Why have you brought me here? What do you want from me?" But the man gets angry and starts beating Ava, then leaves her there, crying on the bed. While lying there, Ava looks under the bed and finds a girl named Lisa. After some time, the same man comes back. This time, he gives Ava an injection, which makes her even weaker. Ava asks him, "Who is Lisa? Did you catch her just like you caught me? What do you do with us?" But the man says nothing and leaves again. Here, Ava finds a steel rod in the basement. With that rod, she starts hitting the basement roof and making loud noises, hoping someone upstairs will hear her and help her. At that time, the landlord is taking a bath upstairs. He hears the sounds, and it becomes clear that Ava is locked up in the same apartment's basement. Ava keeps banging the rod loudly again and again, screaming for help. The sounds of the rod and Ava's screams reach the neighbors. She reaches Alex as well. Then the man, the one in the black suit, comes close to Ava again. But this time Ava attacks him with the rod. She hits him several times, again and again, until the man falls down. Ava quickly tries to take off his oxygen mask so she can see his face. He tries to stop her, but Ava forcefully pulls off his mask, and the moment she sees his face, she is shocked. Because he is none other than Alex. Her neighbor. Alex immediately pulls out a gun, hits Ava on the head, and knocks her unconscious. Without wasting time, he leaves the basement without his mask and steps out of the house. At that very moment, the landlord comes to his door and asks, "Were you working downstairs? There were some strange noises." Alex replies, "Yes, I was repairing the washroom pipe there." Meanwhile, in the basement, Ava slowly regains consciousness. She sees Alex's broken oxygen mask lying on the ground. She picks it up and smashes it hard, breaking it completely. Then Ava screams at the camera and abuses Alex, challenging him. Hearing her, Alex gets furious. He is watching everything from the other room, and he lowers the oxygen level in Ava's room. Ava starts suffocating, gasping for breath, suffering badly. But after a while, Alex comes back and restores the oxygen to normal. Alex has a calm and innocent exterior. He looks like a normal human being, but inside he is a mentally disturbed person. In reality, Alex needs to keep people captive to feel in control and to satisfy his sick mind. He finds twisted satisfaction in Ava's fear. Ava now realizes that Alex is not just a strange neighbor. He is deeply sick, mentally ill, and extremely dangerous. Now Ava is trapped in Alex's clutches and has to find a smart way to escape before it's too late. When Alex comes into the basement, Ava tries to stay calm. She treats Alex kindly and tries to engage him in conversation. She tries to get closer to him, pretending to trust him, so that she can attack him when he lets his guard down. But Alex knows her tricks. He quickly senses what she is doing, pushes her away, and leaves the basement. Secretly, just under Ava's room, he has made a secret basement. He covers the basement door with a sofa so that no one suspects anything, and no one can escape. Then he quietly goes into Ava's room and picks up the rat that Ava had brought home from college. When Alex is leaving the house, the landlord notices him from the window of the house opposite, but he doesn't say anything at that moment. Alex puts the rat in the basement again and then actually gives Ava an injection. He is planning something big with Ava, so he has to keep giving her repeated injections to make her weak. After a while, the landlord comes back to Alex's house and says, "I want to see how that pipe got damaged." Alex tries to stop him, but the landlord has already started suspecting him. He knows Ava has been missing for several days, and he himself once saw Alex secretly leaving the washroom near Ava's room. The landlord quietly goes inside, checks the washroom, and hears a sound coming from the floor. The noise reaches Ava, locked in the basement. She quickly starts banging the rod and shouting for help. Now the landlord is sure that Alex has a secret basement under his house. He tries to move the sofa to open the door, but before he can do anything, Alex comes in from behind and grabs his neck with a rope. The landlord struggles hard to free himself, but Alex beats him brutally. He kills him and drags his corpse to the basement to hide it. After that, Alex kills Ava's rat too and warns her that if she tries to escape, the same will happen to her. While Alex is cooking food in the kitchen, a detective comes to the landlord's house. Seeing the door locked, the detective calls the landlord's phone. The phone is in the landlord's pocket, lying right near Ava. Hearing the ringtone, Ava uses her foot to pull the phone out and tries to answer the call, but the call disconnects. Quickly, Ava dials the police and tries to tell them about herself. Before she can say much, Alex enters with the food. Seeing this, Ava cuts the call, hides the phone under the bed, and pretends nothing happened. Alex leaves the food and turns to go, but just then the phone under the bed starts ringing again. Ava quickly picks it up and tries to tell the police everything, but Alex catches her, covers her mouth, and tells the police, "Sorry, my girlfriend called by mistake." Then Alex breaks the phone and starts beating Ava on the head in anger. But Ava fights back bravely. She somehow manages to grab the keys from Alex's pocket, unlocks her handcuffs, and runs out of the basement. She tries to escape the house, but she cannot find the way out because Alex has installed a digital lock on every door. While running, Ava hides inside a room, and there she sees another girl who cannot speak. And she cannot even walk properly. She is almost completely paralyzed and needs a ventilation duct to breathe. Ava sees her through a small vent and tries to escape through it, but just then, Alex comes from behind, catches her, and knocks her unconscious. From the building opposite Alex's house, a strange man sees all of this, but Ava's luck is bad because that man is blind. At that moment, Alex's doorbell rings. Alex quickly puts tape over Ava's mouth, locks her inside the room, and goes to open the door. It's the detective. He asks Alex about Ava because Ava has been missing for days. Alex lies and says, "Yes, I saw her a week ago, but I don't know where she went." The detective notices a fresh wound on Alex's head, which makes him suspicious, but he has no proof yet, so he leaves. After the detective goes, Alex drags Ava back to the basement and ties her up again. Ava, scared and weak, asks Alex about the paralyzed girl she saw. Alex tells her, "She's my girlfriend. She had a car accident and now she is completely paralyzed." He says, "If you help me and stay calm, I will let you go after a few days." Then he injects Ava again and makes her unconscious. When Ava wakes up, she finds herself still in the basement, but now her stomach is bandaged. She feels a deep pain. Alex calmly tells her that he performed a surgery on her. He removed one of her kidneys for his girlfriend's heart transplant. He says, "I needed someone whose kidney matched hers, and you were perfect." Ava is shocked and helpless. Meanwhile, the detective tries to dig deeper into Alex's past. He finds out that a few years ago, Alex was treated at a hospital, so he goes there to ask the old doctor. The doctor tells him that in childhood, Alex was locked in a freezer by a girl. He was stuck there for 3 days. After that incident, his mental condition completely broke down. The detective realizes that the boy in the freezer was Alex, and the girl who locked him inside was Lisa. Back in the basement, Ava finds her friend's dead body, the same friend Alex killed. Seeing this breaks Ava completely. Meanwhile, the detective discovers that Lisa, Alex's childhood bully, has been missing for a long time. He calls Alex and asks him to come to the police station to talk. Alex gets scared but agrees. Detective waits in his car outside Alex's house. When Alex leaves for the station, the detective sneaks into the house to investigate. Inside, he finds a paper with Lisa's name and photo. Then he finds Lisa herself, alive but paralyzed, in a locked room. The detective realizes that Alex kidnapped Lisa to take revenge for what she did to him as a child. He tries to talk to Lisa, but she cannot speak. She just stares helplessly. Then the detective hears a sound, gun ready, he moves out of the room, hears the noise again, pulls the couch aside and finds the hidden basement door. But the basement door is locked. The detective discovers that Ava is trapped inside. He tries to call the police, but there is no network on his phone. So he leaves the basement and rushes to Alex's room to find some signal. Just then, Alex comes in and attacks him from behind. The detective tries to fight back, but Alex overpowers him and kills him. Alex then drags the detective's body down to the basement where Ava is. Seeing this, Ava tries one last trick. She calls Alex close to her and tries to seduce him. Alex, fooled for a moment, comes close and starts kissing her. Ava waits for the right moment and then tries to grab his gun, but Alex realizes this and threatens to shoot her if she tries anything again. After this, Alex goes to Lisa's room. He gives her medicine and takes care of her like nothing happened. But when Alex comes back to the basement later, Ava is ready. She hides behind the door and attacks him from behind. She hits him and runs towards the door, but the house door is locked and she does not know the password to open it. Desperate, Ava runs to Lisa's room to ask for help, but Alex comes in, pointing his gun at Ava. He tells her the truth, that when he was a child, Lisa locked him in that freezer and destroyed his life. To take revenge, he kidnapped her and made her paralyzed. But because of the heavy medicines, Lisa's kidneys failed, yet Alex still loved her. So he used Ava's kidney to keep Lisa alive. Alex then forces Ava at gunpoint back to the basement. While going down the stairs, Ava pushes him. He falls. The gun slips from his hand and Ava picks it up. She points the gun at him and shoots, but Alex jumps at her and the two get into a fierce fight. Ava uses her last strength and pushes him back inside the basement. She slams the security door shut, locking Alex inside. Alex starts banging the door and begging Ava to open it, screaming for mercy. But Ava uses the control to cut off the oxygen inside the basement. Alex gasps for breath, suffocates, and dies in agony in the same dark prison he built for others. Finally, Ava escapes from that house of horrors, wounded but free. And with this, the terrifying story ends. So friends, what do you think? How did Alex's childhood trauma turn him into such a monster? Do share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss an explanation of an upcoming movie. See you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.